Kalki 2898. After all the hype, has the Star Wars of Indian cinema set the global box office ablaze in its opening weekend? With 192 crores on day one, it does have a magical opening, but what's in store for the weekend? NDTV's Abira Dhar and Uma Sudhir have this report.
कितना अच्छा सपना देख रहा था. हम दोनों कॉम्प्लेक्स में थे.
1 million units है क्या तेरे पास?
कुछ नहीं बचा.
Kalki 2898's hit the theatres with a giant thud.
मेरे साथ आ जाओ.
यूनिट ज्यादा बोलेंगे क्या?
But is India's most expensive movie a movie stunner or a dud?
इस दुनिया में बस एक ही साइड होती है. खुद की साइड.
Going by the first day's earnings, it's seen an impressive start.
वो लड़की मुझे चाहिए.
पॉइंट ये है कि मैं ही हूँ जो उसे ला सकता हूँ.
The Prabhas-starrer Bachchan Deepika Padukone starrer, which released on a Thursday, has racked up nearly 192 crores worldwide on day one.
हमारी जंग फिर से शुरू हो गई है.
It is the highest grossing opener, surpassing the previous best figure of Fighter. In its 4-day-long weekend, Kalki 2898's is expected to touch the 500 crore mark, despite the T20 World Cup finale over the weekend. This epic saga, directed by visionary filmmaker Nag Ashwin, transports the viewer into a world where ancient legends and modern aesthetics congregate. With its stunning visuals and intricate set designs.
पूरी दुनिया से सब छीन लोगे तो सब कुछ तो होगा ही.
Not just the first day earnings, Kalki has also broken international box office records for Indian movies.
Supreme Yaskin.
It broke the highest grossing premiere record of Salar and RRR in North America.
एक की रक्षा करनी. केवल एक.
So far, 2024 has been a lukewarm year for the box office, and films like Kalki have seen as a shot in the arm for the film industry.
See, when you make a movie of this size and scale, and you have Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, Mr. Kamal, Haasan, a superstar like Prabhas, Deepika Padukone, and various others in its star cast with such mounting scaling budgets, the expectations obviously are sky high. And to actually meet up to those expectations with the kind of opening that Kalki has seen is truly unprecedented.
डरो मत. एक नया युग आ रहा है.
Radhar for NDTV.
Well, joining me now is Saibal Chatterjee, Indian film critic. Saibal, what's the verdict on Kalki 2898?
See, I think it's a film that has got off to a great start, and I mean, if it continues in the same vein, then it'll like reach the stratosphere. But even if it slows down, even if it were to slow down over the next week and a half, it will still be a certified hit. I mean, it's already a hit. It's collected like close to 200 crores worldwide, and it's just a sort of film that probably the Indian audience was waiting for. I mean, there was a fighter a while back, but last year we had Jawan and Patani, but there have been too many duds, big budget duds that have rocked the industry over the past year and a half. So I think Kalki was the kind of film that it sort of primarily puts a Marvel universe spin on Indian mythology. It's the Marvelization of Indian mythology. In a sense, I mean, it combines, Star Wars and all the superhero movies that come out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So what it does is it's both religious and Puritanian. It's Indian, mythology and aesthetics that are borrowed from different places. I mean, this is also inspired in part by the P.D. James novel, The Children of Men, which was about this. Which is a 1992 novel set in 2027, where there's this, the world has come to a point where everybody there's a crisis of infertility, and the UK is the only place that survives, and it's become a totalitarian state where and the kernel of the story, I think, comes from there. It's not acknowledged. It's been developed well beyond the scope of that story. And as I said, it uses...
Saibal, I'm running completely out of time, but I guess it's no longer just about the story of the film, but the film itself is a bigger story, and what it creates, that's perhaps the story of Indian cinema. But thanks very much, Saibal, for your thoughts and your perspective on that big magnum opus, Kalki 2898.